Unravel the greatness of Coco Gauff. Explore her meteoric rise, captivating victories, and the extraordinary talent that has made her one of tennis's brightest stars. Early life. Coco Gauff was born on March 13, 2004, in Delray Beach, Florida. Named after her father, Coco, she revealed in an interview with Sports Illustrated Kids that her aunt suggested calling her Coco to avoid confusion between their similar names. This nickname was a play on one of her father's old nicknames. Gauff has two younger brothers, Cameron and Cody. Athleticism is a family trait. Her father, Corey, played Division I basketball at Georgia State University, and her mother, Candy, was a gymnast who also competed in Division I track and field at Florida State University. Given their athletic backgrounds, Gauff's parents encouraged their firstborn to take up a sport, leading her to start playing tennis at the age of 6. Gauff spent her early years in Georgia. Her mother worked as a teacher, and her father was a pharmaceutical executive. To support Gauff's tennis training and career, her parents decided to leave their jobs and move back to Delray Beach. Candy began homeschooling her daughter, while Corey became her coach. By the age of 10, Gauff traveled to France to train with Patrick Mouratoglou, the coach of Serena Williams. Although she continued to work with Mouratoglou, her father remained her primary coach. About Gauff's development, Corey has said, "Be a well-rounded athlete, learn other sports. That's one thing we emphasized with Coco early on. She was in gymnastics, soccer, basketball, and she ran track. We wanted her to develop as a total athlete." Gauff won the United States Tennis Association Clay Court National 12 and Under title in 2014. In 2017, she finished second at the U.S. Open Girls Junior Championships. The following year, she became the junior champion at the French Open. Due to rules established by the Women's Tennis Association in 1994, young tennis stars cannot turn professional until they reach the age of 18, although exceptions allow for participation in a limited number of professional events each year. Some have questioned whether this structure, designed to protect players, is too restrictive. Because Gauff was only allowed to compete in a certain number of tournaments, her rise in the player rankings was slower during her first few years of competition. The rise. In January 2019, Gauff shared her goal for the year with friends and family, to become one of the top 100 ranked players in the WTA. At the time, she was ranked number 685. She made her WTA debut in March at the Miami Open, just a week after turning 15, and won her first match against fellow American Caty McNally. In June 2019, Gauff scrambled to get to London after receiving a wildcard slot to play at Wimbledon. In the first round, she faced Venus Williams, a 5-time Wimbledon champion and one of Gauff's tennis idols alongside Serena Williams. Gauff emerged victorious and later credited a conversation with former pro Mary Jo Fernandez for boosting her confidence before the match. "I remember before I talked to her, I was just grateful for the opportunity, and I wanted to see how well I could do, and she completely changed my mindset," Gauff told Sports Illustrated Kids. She was like, "No, you have to go into this match thinking that you can win and believing that you can win." Gauff reached the 4th round at Wimbledon, becoming the youngest player to do so since 1991. Her success garnered significant attention, inspiring the term Cocomania. Shortly after, she advanced to the 3rd round of the U.S. Open, again the youngest to achieve this since 1991. Following her loss, winner Naomi Osaka displayed touching sportsmanship by inviting Gauff to join the post-match interview. Gauff's first WTA title came at Austria's Linz Open in October 2019. This victory was partly due to her qualifying for the tournament's main draw as a lucky loser after another player withdrew due to injury. In 2020, Gauff reached the 4th round of the Australian Open after defeating Osaka in the 3rd round. In 2021, she advanced to the quarterfinals of the French Open, becoming the youngest player to do so since 2006. That year, she also reached the 4th round of Wimbledon and secured another WTA singles title with a win in Parma, Italy. Alongside her singles achievements, Gauff has also enjoyed success in doubles tournaments, often partnering with McNally. However, due to an injury, McNally was unable to partner with Gauff at the 2021 French Open, so Gauff teamed up with Venus Williams. Unfortunately, they lost in the first round. In 2020, Gauff revealed in an essay that before her breakthrough at Wimbledon in 2019, she had felt pressured to achieve success quickly. During that time, she also battled with depression for about a year. She acknowledged that her perspective shifted when she realized the importance of playing for herself rather than for others. Reflecting on this struggle, she remarked, "I came out of it stronger and knowing myself better than ever." However, the COVID-19 pandemic led to a one-year postponement of the 2020 Olympic Games in Tokyo. In 2021, Gauff was chosen for the U.S. Olympic team after her achievements at the French Open in June. At 17 years old, she would have been the youngest tennis Olympian since 2000. Unfortunately, Gauff had to withdraw from the Games after testing positive for COVID-19. On July 18, 2021, she posted on Twitter, "I am so disappointed to share the news that I have tested positive for COVID and won't be able to play in the Olympic Games in Tokyo. It has always been a dream of mine to represent the USA at the Olympics, and I hope there will be many more chances for me to make this come true in the future. I want to wish Team USA best of luck and a safe Games for every Olympian and the entire Olympic family." Moving on, the peak. Gauff kicked off her 2023 season at the Auckland Open, where she emerged victorious over Rebecca Masarova in the final in straight sets. At the Australian Open, Gauff advanced to the fourth round before being defeated by Helena Ostapenko in straight sets. Moving on to the Qatar Total Open, she reached the quarterfinals, notably defeating two-time champion Petra Kvitova in the second round. In doubles at the same tournament, Gauff and Jessica Pegula successfully defended their title by defeating Lyudmila Kichenok and Jelena Ostapenko in a three-set match. At the Dubai Tennis Championships, Gauff reached the semifinals after overcoming Madison Keys in the quarterfinals, but was then defeated by Iga Swiatek. During Indian Wells, she was knocked out in the quarterfinals by the second seed and eventual runner-up, Aryna Sabalenka. In Miami, Gauff suffered a loss to the 27th seed Anastasia Potapova in the third round. However, in doubles at the same tournament, Gauff and Pegula secured their fifth overall and third WTA 1000 team title, marking the first time in 22 years that an All-American duo won the Miami Open doubles title, defeating Leylah Fernandez and Taylor Townsend in the final. In August, Gauff clinched her first WTA 500 singles title at the Washington Open by defeating Maria Sakkari in the final, marking her most significant singles title to date and making her the first teenager to win the tournament. She then secured her first WTA 1000 title at the Cincinnati Open, overcoming world number 1 Iga Swiatek in the semifinals and world number 10 Karolina Muchova in the finals. In September, Gauff achieved victory at the 2023 US Open, claiming her first major singles title by defeating world number 2 Aryna Sabalenka in 3 sets. This victory made her the first American teenager to win the US Open since Serena Williams in 1999. Consequently, she rose to world number 3 in the rankings on September 11, 2023, and earned a nomination for Breakthrough of the Year at the Laureus World Sports Awards. Gauff and Pegula reclaimed the world number 1 doubles ranking on October 23, 2023, after qualifying for the 2023 WTA Finals, both as a pair and individually. They became the first players to qualify in both disciplines in back-to-back years since Sara Errani in 2012 and 2013. At the 2024 Italian Open, Gauff advanced to the semifinals for the second time at this tournament and her second WTA 1000 semifinal of the season. Along the way, she defeated Magdalena Franch, Jacqueline Christian, Paula Badosa, and 7th seed Qin Wenjing. However, Gauff was then defeated by world number 1 Iga Swiatek in straight sets. In doubles at the same tournament, partnering with Aaron Routliffe, she reached the final for the second consecutive time. For more intriguing content, don't forget to comment on your favorite part of our video and why, like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. Until then, we look forward to seeing you in our next video. If you have a video idea for our channel, please comment and our team will respond immediately. Game, set, match.